Before we unveil the shocking truths lurking behind the scenes, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Trust me, what you're about to discover will leave you speechless. The Dark Side of Kids TV is a 4-part docuseries that premiered on 17 March 2024 on Investigation Discovery. Episode names for the true crime cable network series include Hidden in Plain Sight and The Darkest Secret, with each installment exposing the alleged toxic work environment on showrunner Dan Schneider's popular coming-of-age and teen series, including The Amanda Show, Zoe 101, iCarly, and Sam and Cat. These 1990s to 2000s Nickelodeon favorites were where famous actors such as Amanda Bynes, Drake Bell, and Josh Peck got their starts. Starting 17 March, ID's 4-part docuseries shares alleged behind-the-scenes horrors from actors and writers on 90s and 2000s teen shows. Allegations include sexual abuse and gender discrimination. The Dark Side of Kids TV. In the 5 March teaser about the docuseries, Investigation Discovery revealed that former Nickelodeon star Drake Bell would be sharing publicly, for the first time, the story of the abuse he suffered at the hands of Brian Peck. And the recently aired series delivered on that claim, and far more, including many other allegations of abuse, made by writers, producers, and others on TV sets led by Dan Schneider. From producers accused of fat-shaming kids to alleged racist sketches, the first 2 episodes were shocking, but episode 3 is heartbreaking. It is the 3rd episode that brought me to tears, says Raquel "Rocky" Harris, a writer for The Wrap. Watching Drake Bell, someone I grew up seeing and loving as an actor, watching him being funny and lively on screen. To see him detail how brutally he was sexually assaulted was terrible. Former child star Drake Bell's allegations. Jared Drake Bell captivated audiences as the voice of Timmy Turner on The Fairly Odd Parents and as the character Drake Parker on Drake and Josh. He even co-wrote the Drake and Josh theme song, Found a Way. Bell later faced controversy over his relationship with former co-star Josh Peck, no relation to Brian Peck. In a March 2022 BFF podcast episode, Josh Peck said he and Bell had grown apart since the show ended, but hard feelings solidified when Bell took to Twitter to complain about not getting an invite to Peck's 2017 wedding. Bell's name also hit the media in 2021, when Bell pled guilty to endangering children and disseminating matter harmful to a juvenile, charges that reportedly stem from his alleged interactions with a 15-year-old girl. Fast forward to the just-released docuseries, and Bell tells all about being sexually abused behind the scenes of The Amanda Show by Brian Peck, who was a dialogue coach and on-camera talent. We see Drake Bell come forward after years of keeping private about being a victim of Brian Peck, says Harris. We knew it would be discussed, as it was mentioned in a sneak peek preview of the show prior to the series release. But now we see him detailing these sexual assaults and how Brian Peck preyed on him from the beginning of their relationship when Peck joined the 2nd season of The Amanda Show as a dialogue coach. From finding ways to touch Bell to popping up at most of Bell's music concerts to convincing him to drop his fodder from his management team, Bell shared that Peck found ways to integrate himself into Bell's life. Masturbation photos. The 2nd installment of The Dark Side of Kids TV claims that John Handy, a production assistant, sent photos of himself masturbating to a child star. When the child's mother became aware of the photo, the child allegedly explained that Handy had sent the image to her to express that he had been thinking of her. In 2003, a police raid of Handy's home turned up more than 10,000 images of children and 1,768 images of young girls in erotic poses, along with 238 images of young girls in sexually explicit poses. There were also some pictures of girls in bondage and a CD with videos of young girls taking part in sexually explicit activity. Female writers forced to split salaries. The docuseries also revealed how female writers Christy Stratton and Jenny Kiljan were hired onto the show, but allegedly had to split their salaries with one another. Kiljan described their hiring as getting two for the price of one, says Harris. They learned later through the Writers Guild that that was not something that could be done, and one of the writers later sued, explains Harris, which she said ended up being detrimental for her career. BBC Culture reached out to Nickelodeon for comment, and the network responded stating that Nickelodeon investigates all formal complaints as part of our commitment to fostering a safe and professional workplace environment, free of harassment or other kinds of inappropriate conduct. Our highest priorities are the well-being and best interests not just of our employees, casts and crew, but of all children. Racist sketches. Brian Christopher Hearn, who appears in Season 7 and Season 8 of All That, says he was forced to participate in racist sketches. Harris claims in her review for The Wrap that one character that Hearn was required to play was Little Fetus, the youngest rapper of all time. The character was a fetus in an embryo, and while getting fitted for the character, he said someone said the costume's skin tone should be the color of charcoal. Hearn never repeated that incident to his mother out of fear that she would raise hell. He was also put in racist sketches where he was the black kid selling cookies, but it was coded for selling drugs, adds Harris. Schneider later provided statements explaining that these sketches were approved by Nickelodeon executives on both coasts. Harris adds, he also pointed to the fact that today these shows are still being aired and are able to be watched. So I guess in his mind, if this were a problem, these shows would be removed. Industry Pros Insights. Melissa Adaimo, film producer and CEO at Omanira Studios, says that a lot of research goes into producing stories like this docuseries, and she predicts that now that Drake Bell's allegations of abuse have become public, other child actors and even crew members may come forward in the featured interviews. The dark side of kids' TV is not the first such expose of adults causing harm on kids' TV shows. A year ago, a YouTuber who goes by Paper shared a video titled The Ugly Side of Kids' TV, which got nearly 3 million views. While that video does not include interviews, Paper chronicles accusations of abuse in a wide range of popular children's television shows, including Sesame Street. So this is our today's video. If you like our video, don't forget to subscribe to our channel or hit the bell icon. We will meet again with another interesting topic. Till then, stay safe and stay happy.